έχουμε στην άλλη άκρη της γραμμής από το Λονδίνο το φοβερό και τρομερό Martyn Bates. Hello, Martyn.
Hello there, Dimitris.
Hello, welcome to Channel 1. It's wonderful to have you here, really.
Sorry, thank you for asking me.
All right, you're welcome. How are you, first of all? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in good health, and lots of good music still coming, fast and strong.
I know. I can tell. Listen to your wonderful new album, Arrive in Fire. Can you tell us a few words about?
Yeah, it's kind of the last record I made was very much me and my acoustic guitar. This record, it's looking at slightly different kind of moods. I've involved Alan Trench a lot more in the sound design, shall we say, but just adding different flavours. I thought the music needed a little bit more additional support, but I was just ready to sort of open up the flower open and breathe.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, more songs, a few more atmospheres this time, but yeah, I'm pretty pleased with it. I must admit.
Any memories from Athens here? You know, and the fans, the Greek fans.
Yeah, all good people. Met lots of good people last time we came over. Elizabeth, my wife, says that Athens is a spiritual home, and I understand what she means.
Is there a new project on the way, maybe with Ailes and Gaza?
There is indeed, yes. There's an album called Mania Sour that's due out in the summer, end of July.
All right.
And essentially that's electric guitar and drums kind of at the heart of the album. There's some improvisations on there, but the core of the album is songs played live in the studio on electric guitar and drums with added flavours, and yeah, that's got a lot of good energy, a lot of bite to it, hence the title.
And how do you feel, Martyn, working with Anne Clark? I'm talking about your gig in London, you know.
Yeah, it was interesting to look through a window from the past, and it was nice to see Anne and catch up. I mean, well, we meet socially as friends, but in a sort of performance arena. Yeah, it was very interesting. Lots of people came over from mainland Europe, interestingly enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good gig. We were pleased with it. One of our rare London appearances, Ailes and Gaza.
Martyn, are we living in a too much information society, if I say so? Do you think so, really?
I think that now, really, right now, here and now, at this moment, we are living, in fact, in a time of escalated change, and there will be some kind of breakdown. We're not to wish, I mean, not necessarily negative, but I think things have to reach critical mass, and I think the information, whatever you want to call it, information influx from all the new technologies, it's going to reach a point where there'll be a lockdown. You can sense it. I'm not going to say it's going to be back to campfires and looking at the stars to navigate by, but something of that wouldn't harm us, I think.
You have to be yourself in a way, you know, to stay, how can I say it, clear from all this kind of information around.
Yeah, and I think it gets harder and harder to be yourself. I think as people, just to walk down the street, we're such incredibly mediated beings. We're just bombarded by. It's almost like 1984. That's how I feel life is. You know the book, the infamous book, George Orwell book.
Of course.
I keep seeing it more and more, and we need to be prepared. We need to resist being sucked into the consumer capitalism vortex. Oh, doom and gloom to you all, fire on you all. Sorry, I just had an outburst there. Yeah, no, I'm not a negative person, but it's good to be aware, you know, it's just good to be aware.
Martyn, can you tell us a few words about a wonderful track of yours? I'm talking about your new album, Two Voices. What a song.
Wow, you like that? That is a kind of one of the kind of older tunes on the record that I've just been waiting till I could recreate something special.
Yeah.
You know, the song's been sitting there. Yeah, and it's about. It seems on one level it seems to be about childhood trauma, but I'm not quite sure that that's actually what's happening there. Because as a writer, I try not to overanalyze what the hell it is I'm writing. You know, always I'm editing. I'm looking for the narrative, but I trust to the third person, shall we say? There's me, the intellect. Yeah, that's one person. There's me, the heart. That's the second person. And when I'm writing and performing and recording, I trust to the person that comes in between, the one that I don't know. There's a product of those two other states of mind.
Okay, Martin, thank you very, very much for your time. Okay.
That's enough of that, yeah.
Hope to see you in Athens again soon for a gig with Eyeless and Gaza or whatever.
Oh, wait, did you see I've got a little gig? I put it on your Facebook?
Yeah, of course.
Interview, yeah?
Yeah.
So that'll be fun, you know.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, see you then, bye, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.